JS19 allows us to enter in information into text fields and then click on a button and then return the result into a third field. And the HTML for this is very similar to what we have been working with. So just to show you how this works, I'm going to type in two numbers, 34 and 12, and click on Do the Math, and the final result pops up in the answer field down here. If I click on Subtraction and do the math, then the answer appears down here as well, only this time the two numbers are subtracted from one another. So that's how the script works. This, by the way, is, again, JavaScript 19. And just want to go through the script a little bit with you. The function I changed from the previous script called Do Math. It probably would be a good idea also if I changed the title of this script to using text fields. I'll save that. Function Do Math. I'm going to have two variables, A and B, and I'm going to go out to the document and look at the text field which is named num1 in the calculate form, and I'm going to get its value. And when I get its value, I'm going to do a parse int on that value to turn it into a number. And I'm going to do the same thing with B in the second text field called num2. And you'll notice that the names of my text fields, the first two of them anyway, are called num1 and num2 in the form which I have named calculate. Again, please remember to keep your case correct and consistent throughout your JavaScript. Okay, now after I've entered in those values and clicked on the button, then it executes this function called DoMath, and we go to an if statement. And the if statement says, well, if document.calculate.operation bracket 0 is checked. Well, that refers to the first of the two radio buttons in the operation, or named operation here. So operation is the name given to both radio buttons in that form. The first one by default is checked, which is addition. So if addition is checked, then we use a variable C to add A and B together, the values entered into the first two fields. If that's not the case, then the subtraction button must have been checked, and consequently, we need to subtract B from A. And that also we give to the value of C. Either one of the addition or the subtraction operations will take place, however. Then, the final step in this script is to take the form, calculate, the answer field, and the value, and put the value of C into it. So we're taking the value C and stuffing it into the very last field in the form, and that's referred to right here. Name equals answer, and that's the name that we have to use here when we refer to it in the JavaScript. Now this is very, very, very flexible. It can be used for a multitude of purposes, but one of the main things, the main advantage of using scripts like this in JavaScript is it completely eliminates the need for alert boxes, which a lot of people find so annoying. So in your construction of forms and in your checking of forms in JavaScript, you want to avoid whenever possible those nasty alerts and confirms and prompts. And you try to code around that by using efficient JavaScript.